I got the Xbox One. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode. My name is Mabi, and sorry I didn't post any videos today. I usually post 3 to 4 if you follow my channel very closely. You guys know that for sure. But today, I have a very good excuse for not doing that, and instead of a video, I'm gonna go ahead and, well, this is a video. I'm gonna go ahead, instead of a gaming one, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you the story of what happened today. Maybe you'll find it entertaining. So, okay, let me tell you what today's original plan was supposed to be. Basically I would wake up at 8:30, pick up my friend at 9, get to the Microsoft store to pick up my Xbox at 10 o'clock when they open, because they're supposed to have, I didn't pre-order it, and they're supposed to have new shipment coming in. So so far that was the plan, and then go straight home and play this all day and upload videos. But okay, here's what actually happened. It's actually pretty funny, so go ahead and please listen. Feel free to not even look on my face, minimize this and do some other stuff, and hear me rant. So we got over there. I haven't been in that mall in a long time, so it took us a long time to get there, half an hour. And we get to the Microsoft store at exactly 10. And there are already people lined up. You know, it hasn't opened yet. Some of the other stores maybe. So we were surprised to only see about 15 people in the line. And we started conversing and be like, well, maybe a lot of people didn't know about that. About the new shipment of stuff coming in, because they wouldn't, if you call the Microsoft store over the phone being, hey, do you guys have any more Xbox Ones coming in very soon, they would say, we don't know, you have to come check in our store. They could tell you, but they are told that they shouldn't, to, you know, allow people to go into the store. So what actually happened was, we got there at 10, we were the 15th people in line, and then behind us about 5 more, so it wasn't even that much to begin with. What happened was one of the people came out, one of the employees, and they're like, hey, I knew you guys are waiting for the Xbox Ones, but the shipment hasn't come in yet, and here's the big old bomb that has made everyone go, what? The employee came out and he said, it hasn't come in yet, but we are expecting a shipment between 8 a.m., so it's already been 2 hours, to 8 p.m. And everyone's like, seriously? Or like, okay, they said it can come between any of those times. We don't even know if it's gonna like even show up at all. So what actually happened was we decided, you know, okay, yeah, no problem. We'll wait for about an hour or two. So it's around, okay, we wait for an hour. We're standing. We're literally in the mall, Microsoft store. So people walking all over the place. Yeah, the mall's fully, like, it was a Tuesday morning, but it was like a really, really popular mall, so a lot of people going back and forth, and the line started getting a little bit bigger, maybe about 30 people now, and then we just stand there like this, you know, just conversing, having little word games, maybe talking to some other people in the line, you know, asking some questions, the guy in the front, what are you buying? Oh, what are you playing for? Oh, what about the PS4? Blah, 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 and then some other stuff. A lot of people just walk by and be like, hey, what are you guys waiting for? What are you guys waiting for? And then we would always say Xbox, 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 Xbox. And then one of the people behind me, they thought this was a kind of a conspiracy, saying like, they want people lining up at the store. Like, because right across from the Microsoft is the Apple store, and there's people going in and out, but literally there's no other store in the mall which had people lined up like we were. So a lot of people were like, oh, what's going on? What's going on? I don't know how many times I heard the word Xbox today. Over probably like 500 times from random people and us too. So okay, so we waited for a couple of hours, and then okay, here's the thing. I was with my friend, one friend, Panda, if you remember him from Game Area. He went with me, and he already had the Xbox. He went with me, you know, because he's a good friend. He wanted to come. Ah, God, it was horrible. Chilled there for a while. We got kind of hungry, so one of our other friends who actually told us about the new shipment was like, hey, are you guys there? Hey, let me stop by. So he came over, hung out for a bit, we got some food, and well, actually, okay, you have to remember this. Through the whole time, I'm not gonna say how long I was waiting, but how long I was in the line, I didn't move from the line. I stood there consistently, did not move whatsoever. So let's say it's about 1 o'clock now, since we've been waiting since 10, and I left the house at 9, okay? So it's 1 o'clock now, I'm still waiting in line, my 2 friends are talking, and they, you know what, they decided to go in the store because both of them already have the Xbox One, so they went in the store, and Microsoft Store, if you haven't seen it, and the mall has a nice glass wall so we can see through it. I can literally watch all the people like being sold stuff, and then right on the wall where we are is a big, huge screen. And then there's an Xbox One here, and 2 like Forza Motor sport chair type of things. Are really awesome. So a lot of people would sit on it, play play Forza, play Killer Instincts, and we would literally just sit there and watch. And sometimes, like, oh my god, my feet are hurting so bad. It was just really bad. So let's go ahead and skip ahead a little bit more. 3 p.m. Let's say it's 3 p.m. now, because literally That's how long I've been there. 3 p.m. A lot of people are getting anxious. The people in the front, like the first person there, it was like 2 guys. They like all of a sudden they were sitting down, like waiting. Like, when's the shipment coming in? When's the shipment coming in? They got up, they left. They were like, F this, blah 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 blah. And then so we're now 13 people online. It's pretty awesome. So we're like, yeah, okay. But that sucked because they waited there since 10, even probably more before us. I'm not sure how long they were there, but let's see. They left at like 3-ish, so 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3. They waited for 5 hours for the Xbox One, and they just went ahead and gave up and left. Perhaps they had something else to do. I have no clue. So we moved up a little bit, and we were able to get a better view in the actual Microsoft Store. A lot of people playing, and it's really awesome because the I know the game barely came out, but Killer Instinct, the the third ranked player in the world, was in there like showing off his moves and you know, just destroying all the employees there. It was pretty awesome. I did not know that until he actually signed in his profile and it said like third or something like that. I don't particularly remember, but then okay, yeah, pass the time a bit, watch people play. It was so bad. My keys are still here. I just got home and just started this vlog. So luckily we were able to get some McDonald's sandwiches. My friend got to the food court and came back. And let's skip ahead a little bit more. It is now 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. So from 10, it's been 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've been in that line for about 8 hours already. And the other 2 people, I mean the other people in front of me, the other, let's see, I'm the 13th, so the other 12 were getting a lot, like, very rowdy. But, you know, the employees at the Microsoft Store did try to, like, calm our nerves. So what they did, they actually, I'll show you guys. They gave us this nice little bag, I guess. What was inside was a $10 gift card for the Microsoft Store, which I used for the Xbox One. They also gave us this freaking answer desk thing, and a small little like baggie for, I would say, a tablet or the new service that's coming out, and a freaking like planner and a highlighter. I guess that helped out. And every once in a while, they also brought out like water, some grape juice, some soda, and they also bought every one of us in the line, about 30 to 40 now, Auntie Anne pretzels. So it was very, very good, and you know, they were really trying their hardest to make us feel like, you know, we mattered, because at the time we were waiting there like, oh my god, what if they don't even come in? What are we gonna do? We're not gonna get our Xboxes today. Some people got like even more rowdy. It was really, I don't know why. I guess just because we've been there for so long, and they weren't giving us straight answers. The employees that weren't giving us straight answers, but that's expected. They are not in control of how many they're gonna get. They're in control of actually distributing us. They're distributing it to us. So like the third person in line and all the way in front was like a pretty elderly lady. I'd say about 50s to 60s, maybe even older. She got really, really upset. She was starting to like yell. And oh yeah, let me show you exactly what she did. It was kind of funny. Okay. Like, these are the things I was talking about where you put your tablet in and other stuff like that. What is this? And what she did was, they gave this out for free, so she decided to grab a marker and write on here, Microsoft. And then she had another one, so she wrote Microsoft, and then the other one she wrote, shame on you. And then she put it on the glass window like this. She was holding both up like that. Like, hold on. This is exactly how, because I had both, because my friend didn't want the other one. So, let's just pretend they're, okay, Microsoft, but written on the other side, Microsoft, shame on you. Like on the wall, and we're like, what the heck? Like okay, at first we couldn't see what she wrote because it was up against the wall. So we're like, what the heck? And then my friend told me, he says, Microsoft, shame on you. We're like, what the hell, lady? You're like the second in line. Why would you bother like insulting the people who are about to sell you an item? In most stores around this country, you have the right to refuse service, especially to anyone who's being rude or unreasonable. So it was actually pretty funny what happened next. We were all saying like, what the heck, that lady's freaking crazy. So much like, you know, tell her to just put it down, because it's not the employee's fault. She's actually like complaining to everybody. They're trying their hardest. I know how it is, and I feel sympathy for them. And this lady was like, be a jerk. So what my friend did was, he actually had another one of these. So he grabbed his own pen and wrote, don't listen to her, she's crazy, and had an arrow pointed right at her. So we put it on the wall. Boom! Right next to hers, and then everyone in the store looked at it and started laughing and taking pictures. It was kind of a sight, and then it was even more funny what happened. The lady looked at us and she's like, "You guys got a sign too? What does it say?" Like she thinks we're supporting her and stuff, and we're like, "It says the same thing." She's like, "Yeah, That's right. We tried really hard not to show her it. So we held it up for a while, and everyone's laughing and stuff. And then they finally call the mall security, and they started talking to her and stuff like that. It was pretty funny. And then we put our side down too, because the security guard might have thought we were complaining as well, but that was pretty funny. So skip ahead. It is now maybe 7 o'clock. 7 p.m. So since 10 o'clock, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9 hours. Been there for 9 hours already. And finally, the manager of the store comes out and explains what's going on. So here's what he basically told us. You know, we all gathered up a little bit, but stayed in the line, or else it'd be like unorganized. They said, you know guys, I know it was supposed to come in around 8 o'clock, but like 7 o'clock to 7:30, if they don't come in between that time, that's usually it. They're not going to show up tonight. So he said, we're going to do this. So what he actually had in his hand were a stack of sticky notes with numbers written on them. So he started giving out papers to the first people. So he went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then I was like, oh crap, what the heck? What's going on? 7, 8, 9, 10, and then 11. He gives me 11. I think I still have it. Hold on. No, I threw it away or something. But yeah, he gave me a sticky note. I said 11 on it. I was like, what the heck? He stopped right at me, and then he pulled out of his pocket some deck of cards. Not like deck of cards, but like a deck of like I think some kind of coupons or something. This thing? No, it's not it. But yeah, he's like, everyone who's gonna get these cards today, we don't have Xboxes for you tonight. I am very sorry. And then everyone's like, what? Blah, 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 blah. And then I just realized, holy shit, I'm getting the last one. That's freaking awesome. And so then everyone's like, oh, what's going on? Blah, blah, blah. And then he explained, they're not coming in today, but we are able to get our hands on 11 Xboxes. What happened was today was the last day that people were able to pick up their pre-orders. And we called them to make sure they're not picking it up so we can now sell it to the public, which was us because the first come, first serve. So I was the last one gonna get one, which I was so freaking happy about. And then everyone else got a little bit upset, but then he went ahead and told them their little consolation for actually waiting, because even though we were there for 10 hours, some of the other people maybe, you know, 8, 7 hours. It's still a lot of time. So what he said was, we're gonna take your information and we're gonna email you and call you, letting you know when you can get the Xbox on at your earliest convenience, which might be another week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, who knows. But then also, you know, to not make them upset, he gave them like choices of prizes, and I was like, oh, I want those prizes. So he's like, okay, you guys can choose one of 3 things. You can get a freaking Xbox controller, and the new one, which costs about $70. So if they get that, that's so lucky. They also get a year of Xbox Live, so that's 12 months. That's like $65. And you can also get a Microsoft Studios game. So that's like Connects Rivals, Forza Sport. There's some other stuff, but you know, it's not like Dead Rising or anything. Oh, Rise was another one of those. But yeah, you can get a free game and stuff, and all you have to do is come back on the day that it's ready. So I was like, oh, I want that. But the thing is, I got my Xbox now, and I guess I didn't have to wait, but that prize would have been awesome. So everyone who got their information and chose their gifts left. The rest, the 11 of us who were purchasing it went ahead and slowly went away. I was literally the last one there purchasing it, but it's, you know, it's not a happy ending straight from there. What happened was, I had my debit card. I was like, here you go, we're ready to do it. So she swipes it. Denied. I was like, what? I was like, what happened? And she's like, you know what? You should probably call your bank. You know, it was, you know, maybe have a limit on your debit card. I was like, no, there's no limit on my debit card or anything like that. And I suggested another way. Can you maybe split it into 2 transactions so it's not that big? So we decided on $250 and then $250, because my overall price with the game I got, Dead Rising, I'm gonna probably make some videos of that, is about $590 something. I got $10 off because we were waiting there for a long time. They gave us a $10 coupon type of thing. So I was like, yeah, split it into $250 to $250. So swipe the first $250. Denied. I was like, what the heck's going on? It felt like I felt like crap, because I was like, I waited here for 10 hours. It's now 9 o'clock. I want my Xbox. I can't have it. Something's wrong. What happened? Do I not have enough money? Is my bank account like compromised? So I called them. I had to enter all my stuff, like this is me, this is my confirmation, blah 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 blah. And then I talked to the guy. I was like, yeah, I'm trying to purchase here at Microsoft. Can you please lift the the limit on it, right? And he's like, are you still there? Are you still at the Microsoft store? I'm like, yeah, I'm still here. He's like, okay, go ahead, try it. And then boom, we went through. I was like, thank you so much. So I ended up like waiting about 20 minutes like between like calling and buying. So we got it, and oh my god, is that thing freaking heavy. I expected it to be a large package, but I didn't think it was gonna be like woof. So that was basically my whole day. I think it was a total waste. But I guess that's what I get for not pre-ordering it and being super prepared. But here's the thing, I wasn't even planning to actually get it originally until all my friends made it look so cool, and I was like, you know what? There isn't any Twitch integration yet on the hardware or software itself. And I also have my capture card PVR HD one, so I think I haven't tried it, but I'm going to try to record and live stream here before most of the other people with like, you know, who haven't bought that stuff can. So I go ahead and did it, and we're gonna try it. I'm gonna set it up. It's gonna be fun. So no video today besides this one. I'm sorry, but tomorrow we're gonna keep going on our regular schedule of 3 to 4 videos. And you know what? Thank you so much for watching. If you have like listened to the whole rant, and I thank you so much. Please like the video and subscribe if you haven't. And let me know in the comments, what do you think of my story? Is it really bad? Because oh my god, my back and feet are killing me. And also, have you yourself had any types of stories where you had to wait really long for a console or a game? So right now, this is the longest I've ever waited for about anything. Well, of course we waited for stuff, but literally in that one place for 10 hours, standing there, sometimes sitting, standing, sometimes sitting, and oh my god, I haven't went to the bathroom yet. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. So I'll see you guys next time, and please let me know what you guys think later.